Alright, let's see how many push-ups you need to do to beat me, bitch. But here's the thing. Who gives a shit? I'm just a random dude on the internet wearing a fucking shirt on my head. So what does my opinion matter? Why should you need to prove anything to me? And that's exactly the problem. Too many people care about the opinions of others so much that they waste their entire lives trying to prove something to other people, trying to prove others wrong and all these bullshit things. But in the end, you're just using your time, energy, attention and all the limited things that you have in this life on something else than building the life that you want. Here's the thing, the simple truth. Any bit of energy, attention, time, all these finite resources that you have, all of that you use on focusing on anything else without exception, on anything else except building the best life for yourself, the best possible human experience for yourself is a waste. If you don't use all time, all effort, all energy on building the best life for yourself, you are wasting your life by definition. And so don't try to prove others wrong. You don't have time for that. Let me tell you, you don't have time for that. You know what? Yesterday I was 12. Today I'm 22. Boom, blink of an eye. A decade gone. It happens that fast. You truly do not have time to waste your life trying to prove others wrong, trying to do anything, trying to even thinking about others. And it's all a waste. And truly, if you use your life thinking about other people, trying to get revenge, trying to prove others wrong, trying to do all these things except building your own life, you're a fucking bitch. You're a pussy if you use your life on anything else except building the best life possible for yourself. That's the thing. But most people care too much. They care way too much about what other people think. And it holds them back. It literally puts them in danger. Think about this example. Most people, they go around bicycling. They don't even wear a bicycle helmet. And what is the reason that they have? Oh, it's embarrassing. What will other people think about me if I wear a helmet? Think about that. Truly, how much of a pussy and how much of a bitch do you have to be to go around and think that the person that you drive past with your bicycle for 5 seconds of your life and then you never see that person ever again in your entire life, that person, that stranger's opinion matters more to you than your own safety. That's most people. That's most people. Most people are complete pussies. They let other people define them, they let other people choose what they do, and their entire lives are wasted trying to do something to impress others. You know, you don't need permission from anyone. You don't need permission to do anything. You don't need anyone's attention. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need it. You know, you want to go to the gym and you think, oh, that stranger might say that he doesn't look like a gym goer. Well, maybe that's because you haven't been to the gym. Maybe you should stop caring about that person's opinion. Think about it. Even though everyone around you might think that you shouldn't wear a fucking shirt on your head and be shirtless outside, you can still do it. Even if your family says that no one in our family is a business owner, don't touch that business, don't do it, you're gonna fail, it's gonna go horribly wrong, and no, you can still do it. You can be possibly the worst YouTuber of all time and make the worst videos of all time. You can post content anyway. Here I am. So the thing is, you don't need permission. You can just do it. Start living your life. Stop being a bitch to the opinions of others. Stop being a complete pussy who cares about what some stranger thinks. It doesn't matter. And truly, when other people start hating you, if they hate you, they're like, oh, you can't walk around without a shirt. You can't start that business. You can't post content online. Ha ha ha. All those people are simply insecure at the fact that you have the bravery and the confidence to be yourself, to live your life, instead of being a slave to the opinions of others like they are, and they are insecure about the fact that someone is trying to escape the slavery of other people's opinions. And you can be that guy. You can make other people insecure by being yourself. Don't try to prove me wrong. Don't try to beat me with push-ups. But do push-ups for yourself. Why shouldn't you get as strong as possible? Why shouldn't you get as fit as possible, as athletic as possible? Do as much exercise as you can, work as hard as you can, and build the best possible life for yourself. Because that's what you deserve, man. You deserve to see yourself in the mirror and be proud of the physique that you have. You deserve to look around at you and see a fantastic thing that you built. Whether that be a business, whether that be a social media content, whether that be whatever you wish, whether that be a doctor. You want to be a doctor, the best doctor in town, and save people? Do that. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let your family say to you, no one is the doctor in my family. You can be the first, and you might not even be the last. So you can always just do it. Stop caring about what other people think. The true pussies and bitches are the ones who constantly try to beat everyone else and try to prove everyone else wrong, and they never focus on themselves. Because a real masculine man does not give a fuck. That's the thing. A real masculine man does not give a fuck what someone else thinks. They do not give a fuck about the opinions of strangers or even of their own family. They do what must be done for their life, their goals, their dreams. And nothing else matters. And so go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams, and have a fantastic day.